Hello and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad's Beer Reviews. Going to do a beer from Track. That's one of their collaboration beers, and it's a collaboration beer with Wayward Lane Brewing. Here it is. There it is. This is called Murmur. It's a double dry hopped West Coast IPA, hopped with Mosaic, Nectaron, Motueka Cryo, Nelson, Sauvin, and Simcoe. Comes in at 7.4% ABV. Have a look at this. I was going to ring for the beer, but I forgot about Wayward Lane. Wayward Lane on the, excuse me, on the east coast of America. It says on the back. It says for this year's with me. For this year's WTT. I don't know what that means. We teamed up with amazing brewers from the east coast of America to brew some fresh beers we think you'll love. Double dry hopped West Coast IPA, blah blah blah. Double dry hopped bitter and balanced IPA. WTTN. Can't know what that means. Anyway, top of top, that's what we've got. If I remember, I'll put it into the comments or the description. We'll do that. So I've no longer got a track glass. My track glass broke a few months ago. So I'm most displeased about that one because it's sort of that shape but bigger. You know, bless you. Anyway, beer and glass. What have we got? That's beautiful. That's pretty much crystal clear. Pretty much. There's a slight, won't be picky, slight haze to it, but I would say that's crystal clear, and it's gold, and it's a figure and 3/4 of a lovely Daz white head. So let's get stuck in, see what we've got. The aroma. Interesting, because I'm getting pine, but I'm also getting some tropical fruit notes, grapefruit, bit of tropical fruit in there. Okie doke, let's go. Cheers. That's really nice, actually. West Coast, I don't know. Could be. Body is, put the beer there so you can see it. Body is light. Carbonation is nice and soft. It does give you a little bit of a prickle, but not too vigorous. So a soft carbonation. Let's go again. Big taste time. Starting to build up the pine, which is quite nice. So, back end is piney and it is bitter. Lovely stuff. From the front end, you get grapefruit. You do get some tropical fruit, little bits of sweetness in there, and there's an underlying note of blueberry from the Simcoe, which is, I think that's lovely in a beer. I really do. But this pie is properly starting to build up now. So yeah, is it a Westie? I would say just. I mean, for me, kind of Westies is all about sort of grapefruit and citrusy marmalade, a little bit of sweetness in there, and then a big hit of pine. The pine here is layering itself and is building up. The 7.4% is super well hidden. I like that. It's a little difference. I mean, I've got this to do at some point, and this is a West Coast triple dry hop double IPA from Rivi. So that'll be interesting how that compares to this. But this is very nice. I'd like to try this on tap actually. As I say, that pine is building up. There's a little bit, almost like a little spicy bit of pineapple in there as well. I like that. I think it's nice. I really do. I wouldn't call it a West Coast, but that's down to that's what they want to do. That's what they're advertising as. That's fine. I would just say this is a really good IPA. Almost like a trad. To be fair, it's not bad. No, it's not. It's not at all. Anyway, disregard that last comment. It is nice. It's actually lovely. So let's wrap it up. So this is Murmur by Track and Wayward Lane Brewing. This is their double dry hopped West Coast IPA at 7.4%. This was brewed on, wow, this was brewed on the 31st of December 25, and it's still relatively tasty. It's going to be nearly a year old. There's no best before on here, I don't think. Who's going to find it? It's out of date. There's no best before. Oh, sorry, I tell a lie. My mistake. The best before is the 31st of December 2025. What an absolute arse. Hat I am. Anyway, right, so do I like this beer? Yes, I do. I'm going to stop before I have a total meltdown. Do I like this beer? Yes. Would I recommend it to friends? Yes, I would. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. It's got an absolute tits, this. If you've had this beer, let me know what you think. Put a little comment in. I'll put a link to the Track website in the description box. I got this out of Prost. The Prost bottle shop in Bennington. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs down if you don't subscribe down here. I'll put a link to the Prost website in the description box as well. Okay. Great bottle shop. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Rambling now. See you in the next one. Life should drink shit beer. Hail you.